Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, October 23rd. I'm Jasmine Anderson. It's back to court today for one of the suspects in the Babylon body parts case. Alexis Nieves of Amityville is charged with murder in the death of Malcolm Craig Brown and Donna Connealy. Nieves' boyfriend, Jeffrey Mackey, is also charged in the murders. Prosecutors say the pair stabbed the Yonkers couple to death at their Amityville home in February. Last month, Stephen Brown and Amanda Wallace pleaded guilty to helping their housemates cover up the killings by scattering the victims' remains across Babylon. It's day 3 of jury selection in the trial of a former West Islip Marine veteran charged in a chokehold death in Manhattan. Yesterday, a judge laid out a 6-week schedule for Daniel Penny's trial. It's expected to begin in December. Penny is charged in the death of Jordan Neely on a subway last year. Days after police charged a 14-year-old student with bringing a loaded gun to school, William Floyd is installing metal detectors. On Monday, the district school board approved the plan to put walk-through metal detectors at entrances at its K-12 schools. No word when they will be installed. Foes turn friends, taking their political peace tour to Stony Brook. Fred Guttenberg, the father of Parkland school shooting victim Jamie Guttenberg, and former Illinois Congressman Joe Walsh, brought their Two Dads Defending Democracy tour to the university last night. For years, they were openly hostile on X, arguing the merits of gun control legislation. Now they frame their friendship as evidence that respectful political debate is possible.
To me, it's all about voting. I think we have the people we have now that behave the way they do because too few of us have voted for far too long.
There's a second event at the university today. Overtaxed for school spending. A tax audit found that from 2018 up until last year, the Southampton School District overestimated expenses and underestimated revenues. That led to over $21 million in cash reserves. District officials say they will work to improve the accuracy of financial estimates. Stony Brook's storm-damaged mill pond will be rebuilt. Brookhaven officials say despite calls from environmentalists to let the man-made pond return to its natural state, the town will rebuild the dam and restore the pond. The project is expected to cost $10 million. A Long Island breast cancer survivor has made it his mission to help other men battling the deadly disease. Sherry Einhorn has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
This is different than this. Auction those off. It's a breast cancer ribbon.
Plainview's Michael Landisberg is overseeing, organizing, and finalizing pretty much every part of this breast cancer fundraiser. It's called All Boobs Matter.
All boobs matter because men have breasts too.
Michael was diagnosed with an aggressive form of breast cancer 4 years ago. He had surgery and chemotherapy. That's when we first met. Back then, he talked a lot about his incredible support system.
I vowed to pay it forward and help others. And I did that on camera with you back in 2020, and I kept my promise.
Where do you want me?
Michael is the executive chef at Jackson Hall American Bar and Grill in East Islip. His 2023 fundraiser here raised more than $26,000, and he says 2024's event is on track to smash that. The money will be split between the West Islip Breast Cancer Coalition and the Male Breast Cancer Global Alliance.
Michael is a powerhouse. I honestly have never met anybody like him. He has taken his disease and turned it into such a positive thing.
Now, obviously, raising money from fundraisers like this one is critically important when it comes to programming and research. But everyone here says raising awareness about male breast cancer is just as important.
It's not something that you think about as a man.
He does now, and he makes sure others do too. Michael found out through genetic testing that he has 2 different gene mutations that put him and possibly his family at a higher risk for breast, ovarian, pancreatic, and prostate cancer. But for now, he says,
I feel great. I'm in good health. I'm cancer-free. Thank God.
In East Islip, I'm Sherry Einhorn for NewsdayTV.
Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Today we're going behind the scenes to see what it takes to transform actors at one of the island's most popular haunts. Beth Whitehouse has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
You or I can get away with just a witch's hat for Halloween, but when you're part of a Long Island haunted house, the costume bar is way higher.
At Gateway's Haunted Playhouse in Bellport, scores of characters are created backstage, beginning 2 hours before the haunt opens. We're getting a close-up look at how one performer transforms from a harmless Long Island actor to a deranged King Arthur for this year's medieval Camelot-themed haunt. It starts with the costume. Pink platform boots make actor J.P. Baker so tall, he hovers menacingly above the rest of us. Then special effects artist Ricky Vitus blackens and blow dries JP's teeth and eye area.
Look up to the sky. We all know who King Arthur is, but we wanted to give him more of an undead, kind of maniacal look, like he's gone a little crazy.
Next, it's time for JP's specially made mask, created from a previously molded bust of his face.
That's me.
Twinsies.
That's me.
So this is the mask that I sculpted specifically for JP. I'm just gonna strap that right on back. Let me know if this is a little bit too tight for you or not.
It's all right.
Feeling all right?
Yeah, that's all right.
Let's see your jaw movement real quick.
Are you ready for your crown?
I'm ready.
I'm doing the honors.
It's showtime. For Newsday TV, I'm Beth Whitehouse.
Ooh, very spooky. Read more about haunted houses on the island on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Newsday TV presents a conversation with Rob Lubin as the candidate answers questions about the issues affecting Long Island and the 2nd Congressional District.
My focus is getting stuff done.
Now streaming on Newsday TV at newsday.com/vote.
The Yankees are headed west for the World Series. Newsday Yankees beat writer Eric Boland was in the Bronx as the Bombers worked out yesterday.
Major League Baseball could not have ordered up a better World Series for the sport than what will take place at Dodger Stadium starting on Friday night. Yankees, Dodgers, the two most iconic franchises in the sport. They will meet for the 12th time in the World Series, but for the first time since 1981. Yankees, Dodgers, of course, just sort of rolls off the tongue as something that has a magical ring to it. And you start with the two most marketable players in the sport, Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers. Glitz, glamour, it's East versus West, Broadway versus the big screen. You can go on and on with the superlatives and expect the star power to be out both on the field and in the seats when the series gets underway.
We feel like we're going on a business trip tomorrow. You know, it's whether we're playing the Dodgers or whoever we are, to be able to get to the World Series and have a chance to play for a world championship. You know, that's what you work so hard to have that opportunity.
They're a great ball club. You know, they're a complete team. They got you can talk about their offense where they start off with 3, MVPs back to back to back there. You know, they got a great pitching staff. I know they added a couple bullpen pieces to their bullpen, but just a complete team. You know, they're fast, they're athletic, they can hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just a truly dynamic team.
Yankees are excited to get on the road. They will have a light workout here at Yankee Stadium on Wednesday before flying to the West Coast. Game 1 on Friday, Dodger Stadium. It should be something. Reporting from Yankee Stadium, this is Eric Boland for Newsday TV.
Best of luck to the Yanks. Thank you, Eric. Read more about the World Series on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. It was opening night in the NBA, and it wasn't the season debut the Knicks were hoping for.
Tatum 3.
Jason Tatum's 37 points and 8 three-pointers helped the Celtics dominate New York and Boston last night. After receiving their 2024 championship rings before the game, the Celtics handled the Knicks' remade roster 132-109. The Brooklyn Nets tip off their season tonight in Atlanta against the Hawks. Good luck to them. Checking out your hyperlocal Wednesday weather, another warm day across the island. Let's look at your day planner here. Partly cloudy today, highs in the upper 60s in Ronkonkoma, and we cool even, I guess, well, we start off a little cooler, but we warm up as the day goes. Tomorrow, sunshine returns with highs in the 60s, and here's a look at your 7-day forecast. No complaints.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thank you so much for watching.